Guys, welcome. Hello guys, welcome to Ashutosh Coaching Center. Now today we are going to start. The chapter name is reproductive health. Reproductive health होता क्या है पहले देख लो. It is defined as the total number of well-being of in all except of reproduction, and the government has introduced a number of programs to ensure the productive, reproductive and health. Example: family planning and RSH, यानी कि reproductive child health care and programs. The aim of these programs is to create awareness among the people about the various aspects of reproductive health. Several audio and visual acid and the pamphlet have been developed by the both governmental and non-governmental organization. Awareness is being created among the school created by the inducing sex education in school, and it is essential to provide medicinal assistance and to the people with problems related to the STD, pregnancy and the contraception and fertility, especially in the village, and the amino fetal sex determination based on the chromosomal pattern, and have been banned to check female infanticide. Population explosion, improvement in the quality of life due to the all overall overdevelopment and has to lead large increase in the world population. This is the cause of population explosion are decline in the death rate and including maternal mortality and the infant mortality rate. Okay, and increase in the number of people in the reproductive age, and population explosion cause a scarcity of every basic need. Therefore it has become essential to check this increased population. Amino synthesis क्या होता है? It is a technique to use chromosomal abnormalities and in developing embryo by the using amniotic fluid. Okay, and it is also misused to check and fetal sex determination based on the chromosomal pattern in the embryonic fluid and the surrounding by the the developing embryo. Birth control method क्या होता है? It is essential to ensure birth control to check population explosion. Successive governments have come out with various programs to encourage smaller families by the means of various contraceptive method. Contraceptive method में first आता है हमारा natural of conservate natural means of contraception and artificial means of contraception. Natural में क्या आता है? Avoiding the coming together of women's sperm and the periodically abstinence, and avoiding the coitus from 10 to 15 days and menstrual cycle. Coitus interrupts withdrawal of penile ejaculation and the lactational anorexia. It is the absence of during lactation, and so in the lactation period of chances to conception almost zero. Okay, artificial means of contraception, physical preventing the coming together of ovum and sperm, and barrier include the condoms and diaphragms and the cervical caps and the walls. Uterine device, intrauterine devices, IUDs, they releases hormones to phagocytosis and sperm on, or they release the copper ions to decrease the sperm mortality. The oral contraceptive pills, they contain hormones, either progesterone or progesterone estrogen combination. Surgical method include the vasectomy and the removal of a part of the vasa difference in the males, and the tuberculotomy, removal of the parts of the fallopian tubes in the females. Side effect of contraceptive method, it is a very important that the selection of the contraceptive method is should be taken under the constellation on of the doctor. They have third, they had ill effect like nausea, abdominal pain, breathout bleeding, and the irregular menstrual bleeding, or even breast cancer. Medical treatment of pregnancy, MTP, conventional or voluntary termination of pregnancy before the full term, as also cattle, as also called induced absorption, and as a role in increasing population becomes essential, and when the continued pregnancy may to probe to fatal to mother and the fetus, or to both. In the certain countries MTP is legal and birth in certain strict conditions so far as prevent female foeticide, but in male some places MTP is used to amino synthesis, and when the fetus is female and it is aborted, and the such practices can be proved and the dangerous to mother as well. Sexually transmitted diseases, STDs. Diseases which are transmitted sexually are called STDs. Also, the venereal and diseases and VD or the reproductive health infection, RTI. Also, some of the STD are gonorrhea, syphilis, and chlamydiasis, genital herpes, and genital warts, trichom trichomoniasis, and the hepatitis B AIDS. And the AIDS can also be transmitted by the sharing injection needles, surgical instrumental blood transfusion and from the injection mother to fetus, and with the excretion of AIDS and genital herpes and hepatitis B and other diseases are curable. When not detected and treated in time, they can lead to pelvic inflammatory and diseases and absorption. Still, the birth is a ectopic pregnancy and infertility, even the cancer, and therefore prevention and the timely direction and the cure of these diseases are essential to ensure the reproductive health, and so on. Okay, उसके क्या है, when not detected the treatment in time, they can pelvic inflammatory and disease like absorption, stillbirth, ecotic बोलते नहीं, एक्टोपिक प्रेगनेंसी, इनफर्टिलिटी एंड इवन कैंसर, ये सारे जो बीमारी है ऐसे ऐसे हो सकते हैं. बट देयर फोर प्रिवेंशन एंड द टाइमली डिटेक्शन एंड क्योर ऑफ these diseases are essential to ensure reproductive health. Prevention measure: avoiding sex with unknown person or multiple partner, use of condoms, and to check with the doctor when it in doubt. Infertility: many couples all over the world are unable to produce child. Cause of infertility: congenital diseases, drugs, and the immunological and the psychological factor. Specialized fertility and the clinic can help diagnosis and the treatment infertility. The couples can also have children through the technique and called assisted reproductive technology, ART. ओके, ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. असिस्टेड रिप्रोडक्टिव टेक्नोलॉजी आर्ट, इसको आर्ट कहते हैं शॉर्ट फॉर्म में. Assisted reproductive technology. In vitro fertilization, IVF, fertilization takes place outside and the body test tube baby. And the following are the technique of IVF. GIFT, it stands for zygote intrafallopian tube transfer. Fallopian transfer. In GIFT, the sperm from a donor male and the ova from a donor female are fused in the laboratory. The zygote so formed is transferred and into fallopian tube at the 8 blastomere stage. IUTS. IUTS क्या होता है, इसको बोलते हैं, इट स्टैंड फॉर इट्रा यूटेराइन डिवाइस ट्रांसफर. ओके, एंड इट इज टेक्निक टू एम्ब्रियो एंड वी हैव विद मोर देन 8 ब्लास्टोमियर ट्रांसफर इनटू यूट्रस. यह तो कोई दिक्कत, ये पूरा ही काफ़ी अच्छा है, इसको आप नोट कर ले, ये भी काम आएगा. ये जो शॉर्ट फॉर्म्स है विद द फुल फॉर्म्स और ये सारे जो होते हैं ना, ये बाद में आपके बहुत काम आएगा. मतलब IUT, GIFT, ये गिफ्ट, ICSI बोला जाए, जिफ्ट बोला जाए, तो आपको समझ नहीं आएगा उस टाइम, तो अभी के लिए काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके, इसमें क्या होता है, इन दिस टेक्निक एम्ब्रियो विथ मोर देन 8 ब्लास्टोमियर्स आर द ट्रांसफर्ड इनटू द यूट्रस. गिफ्ट में क्या होता है, इट स्टैंड फॉर द गैमेट इंट्राफैलोपियन ट्रांसफर. Gift who produces ovum but provides suitable condition and for fertilization of the ovum and provided the ovum from the donor. ICSI, it stands for the intracytoplasmic sperm injection. In this method, and sperm is directly injected into the cytoplasm of the ovum. Artificial insemination क्या होता है, in this technique the semen collected from the husband and or a donor injected to the vagina or uterus. The cures infertility arising from the inability of partner to ejaculate and or due to the low sperm count. So guys, this chapter has been completely finished. You should likes and share as you can, जितना ज़्यादा हो सके लाइक्स एंड सब्सक्राइब करें, because you are a part of journey. Thanks, bye bye, see you next video.